Allan was a very cheeky boy.
If I was to give him one word to describe him, cheeky. He was so cheeky.
And he was a chatterbox. Oh my God, he talked. Hey.
Dog underwater.
I loved everything that he loved. If it was cool to him, it was definitely cool to me.
And he had a big imagination.
You know, the Metallica t-shirt, Ride the Lightning that I wore to every concert that I went to, it was a uniform, was his.
For me, it was his sense of humor. He's always the joker.
The life of the party as well, just got along with everyone.
There was just an instant magnetism about him. He had a great energy.
Because he was so funny and he made everyone smile.
He never tried to be anyone else, and he was just him, and he was just cool with everyone.
Whose aim in life seemed to be to make other people feel good.
That was Allan, it was just fun to be around with, and I really enjoyed his company.
I always say that he was a clown, because really he was.
Yes, he was.
He was a clown. Yeah.
Marisa was the first to notice, but the day, that we find out was a Sunday, and Friday was the test, and we straight away realized that, something is really serious, because there's no way a doctor's gonna call me on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I just remember they'd got a phone call because Allan had found a lump and they took some tests.
The doctor told us, you need to take it straight to emergency.
My mum basically just said, it looks like there's a 70% chance that it's leukemia.
I remember when we come back from hospital, we come back, I don't know, 11 o'clock, whatever, and we just stand there, the two of us, and we hug, and what are we doing? What are we going to do now? It was just in 1 second, our life totally changed.
And he said, hey Pete, I've got cancer.
I saw, okay, it is leukemia. Through the work that I used to do, I come across some people with leukemia and they were all fine.
But I just thought to myself, that can't be right, because, we're too young.
So I saw, well, he is going to be a long journey, but then it's going to be all right.
How could that happen to someone like Allan, was my thoughts.
And then we found out when we had the meeting with the professor said, well, because of his age, because he was 17, is when all the hormones and everything is, coming alive. So it will be, it's not a good age.
I was devastated that there was a chance that the world was going to miss out on Allan.
When you go through a bone marrow transplant, you're completely isolated. So that means there is a room for yourself, and everybody that comes in needs to be, you have to wash your hands, put a gown, put mask, it's a whole production just to go inside, and only 1 or 2 people can be in the room at the time. The nurses, the care that they take, being in isolation when you are in a room by yourself is pretty hard. So, but the nurses are the human contact that the patients have with the outside world.
The nurses there were amazing. Really, they were this Irish nurse. She was so much fun. She was always making jokes. She was always trying to, to make him feel better. She arranged for this cricketer to come and visit him. Steve, what's his name?
Steve Wall.
Steve Wall.
Not just this cricketer, he was Australian captain at the time. So.
Yes.
The nurses, wow, they were incredible. They were tireless, they were so empathic. They just made it as smooth and as comfortable during such a difficult time.
I was amazed with how they came along and inserted themselves into a family's life at such a critical, such an unhappy time. When I look back, I realise how much they were at the forefront of everything we were going through.
And without those people, lives don't get saved, and even if not saved, they don't get improved.
The nurses told us, Allan can still hear you. I didn't really believe what they were saying, but they were supporting us, and they said, speak to him, he can hear you. Sure enough, when we said goodbye, he grabbed our hands and said goodbye.
The Allan Frenkel Nursing Scholarship is giving me a peace of mind that Allan's name will keep on going for generations to come.
We do a dinner every year, And through these dinners, we've expanded our network. We've met so many incredible people. Neil was just on another level. He understands what type of work is needed to raise money, why we're raising money. We want to give back to the people that helped us.
Sometimes you have the desires, but you don't have the means. Some people that really want to become a nurse and help people, but it costs a lot of money. Through this scholarship, the people that qualify, that have the desire to do that, will have the means to achieve that on a permanent basis.
And they care so much for people, and the fact that now we are working towards setting something up to get professionals in place to help them do this is just epic.
Nurses, for me, they deserve everything and more.
I mean, he had a heart of gold, so I think he was always selfless. He would be overwhelmed thinking, I can't believe this is for me.
Yes.
But at the same time, how could you not do it for someone so beautiful?
If one of these nursing scholarships can help save a life, improve a life, then it's all worth it.
It gives me that peace of mind that, okay, if I die tomorrow, Allan will keep on going, helping people.